All right, hello and welcome everybody back to the Switch the Field podcast, the podcast where we talk about the English Premier League. I'm your host, Alfredo, with our resident referee and coach,
Sebastian Marquez.
and our resident fullback,
G Roach.
And we had a crazy weekend of VAR decisions, teams at the top somehow not sliding all the way down, and Tottenham being Tottenham after beating Man City. Let's get started with your boys, brother. 2 awful games in a row. If I were an Arsenal fan,
No.
if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be extremely concerned.
I'm gonna make my case now.
Oh my god!
All right.
First of all, I'm gonna start off with this.
Before you get started, are you concerned long term for Arsenal?
I would, dude. Okay, the thing is that we lost to 2 teams that sit in the back and defend and win off the counterattack. just reminding you, Sebi, that this happened.
Okay.
Versus the same team.
Okay.
Anyways, like I was saying, these are 2 teams that we lost points to that sit back heavy and they win off the counterattack. 2 teams that we've seen City lose points to as well. We obviously play the same ball as City, as Arteta is a pet prodigy. It's not a shocker that we drop points to the same team that City drop points to. So I'm not too concerned because it's just 2 teams that we couldn't break down the low block, and that's where Gabriel Jesus' injury is starting to affect us. But I'm not too concerned because I still believe that we could beat teams that aren't just defending the whole game. And the aerial ball is such a threat to Arsenal. Holy shit, it's terrible.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's terrible, bro.
The goal that you guys conceded to Brentford, while there was a lot of controversy around it,
Dude, it was so sloppy.
And they fell asleep. They left Ivan Toney wide open.
It's not even like falling asleep. It's just like, bro, no one wins a header.
No, that's true.
Not one person. Our best aerial header is Gabriel, and he's not even like spectacular at that.
Everybody was lost on that play,
dude,
too. It was a crazy part.
It pisses me off seeing Odegaard in a corner kick or a cross. Like, bro, like there's got to be someone better, bro. There's no shot you're putting a 5'9" Norwegian to head the ball out, bro. There's 2 goals because of him.
But the main thing that concerned me though, like even despite the defensive problems, were that I don't think you guys have a lot of end product in your attackers outside of Saka. Like, Nketiah was serviceable for some time, but there were no legitimate chances in the entire game from you guys. Like no big ones that were really gonna trouble Raya.
And that's where I said that the Gabriel Jesus absence is starting to hit because now it's not 3 fluid players. It's Martinelli, Nketiah, and Saka.
Yeah, Martinelli was not good, bro.
He's been terrible the past 2 games.
He signed a team.
Yeah, he actually is having the Aubameyang. It's horrible.
Yeah. Martinelli was doing nothing, bro. And my main concern for you guys going into the January transfer window was a lack of depth, and I honestly don't think you guys still have that much. Like Trossard came in and provided something completely different and got the goal, but outside of that, what else do you guys really have?
The cam position is horrible. Odegaard has been very lackluster the past 2 games, so I'm not gonna like just sweep him under the rug as if it's all Odegaard, Martinelli. But Odegaard has been whack, and bro, putting in Fabio Vieira, bro, for that you put me on the pitch, bro. I'll provide just as much. I'll put him in a better cross. You saw that final cross at the end of the game. I don't know if any of you guys watched, bro. That was horrible, bro.
Yeah, there was
Ramsdale
no
could have given a better
that.
cross, bro. There was no threat. It was straight to the keeper.
Yeah,
like it was. Whatever.
Yeah, no, but like I'm saying, Martinelli has been really concerning for me. And like I said, you guys have no depth in the midfield. What's your best option off the bench? Probably Jorginho.
Yeah.
And Jorginho's not gonna offer you guys much when you need a goal, honestly. And defensively, he's really bad.
I think he was getting too much hate for the Everton game. I don't think he was bad in that game. I think it was just like, dude, it's just terrible timing that was just able to get the memes off. Like that's it.
He's got that.
It's a Chelsea thing, brother.
He's got that Chelsea aura, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know. When I will get worried is depending on what happens on Wednesday.
I'm not gonna lie. That game on Wednesday, I think, is gonna determine whether this is a title race or not.
That's defining the league.
Because your gap has closed significantly from first to second, even though you guys do have a game in hand. But the teams below you have been picking up points. United has been hot lately. City, despite a couple off results, are still up there, and now they're only 3 points behind.
Now they got Diaz and Laporte back.
Yeah,
dude, and it's so frustrating because our game in hand is supposed to be what extends our lead to 6 points. So now it's a 3-point lead. we do have a game in hand,
Yeah.
but like, dude, now it's like, can we win that game in hand?
Yeah, I know. And
So
a
let's get it.
loss to City on Wednesday would be terrible.
Yeah.
Like that would open it up for United and City.
Listen, bro, I've seen this story before. I was actually watching the highlights of the Liverpool Man City game in January in 18-19 when Liverpool were 7 points ahead. They lost not 4 points, and then they lost it on the last day.
So you're not afraid?
I'm definitely afraid, but I'm still confident my boys could hold it down.
Nah, but I'm gonna be honest. I would not be surprised if Arsenal beat City.
I wouldn't either.
Nah, I would.
Bro, it's two teams that play identical.
Nah,
They're
I would be surprised.
That's gonna be a more open game though.
yeah.
The last two teams they've played, bro, breaking low blocks is actually a lot harder than people think, and elite teams make it look a lot easier than it really is.
Because elite teams have players that could win the ball in the air. We don't,
Yeah,
so
and
we can't break elite blocks like
and on top of
low
that-
blocks like that.
On the aside, Odegaard, aside from him playing poorly, your other best playmaker is the only one really doing anything. Martinelli's not going to do anything against a low block. Neither is Nketiah. They need service, and they need a game to be open for them to be effective.
That's what's frustrating is that we don't have any aerial threat. So when it comes to games like Everton and like teams that just play deep, we don't have an aerial threat. So that's where we mess up, and we can't pass the ball around it all the time. So I mean, we saw that one great chance on the Trossard goal. I saw a turn for Nketiah, but they had like 3 defenders swarm him immediately in like the 85th minute.
Yeah.
But there's no aerial threat. You can't score. We don't have a Wout Weghorst on our team. I'd love a Wout Weghorst, but we don't have one.
Isn't even
That's not even a real name.
Weghorst? I've never heard. That's not even a real name. Woot Weghorst. You belong on a Harry Potter
Real
film.
name.
Yeah,
not even
but
good with his head.
he's not.
He's not. He's like 6'7". He's not even good with his head.
Listen, he's probably better with his head than Nketiah is.
He barely uses it, brother. He's really good with his feet. But
We could use a big man though.
Yeah, that's true. You guys, a target man would be perfect if you
Yeah.
guys are trying to break down low blocks like this.
But we didn't get that, and we got to move on.
But to stay on the Arsenal Brentford game, what do you guys think about that? The Brentford goal in the VAR decision there.
Yeah, shut up.
you know what?
He forgot to put
Nah,
the lines. That's fucking stupid.
You know what? Deserved. Because in the first half, Mbeumo had a goal taken off of him because of a phantom foul by Gabriel. So I think a draw was warranted because Brentford were better in this game. But I will be honest. How the fuck do you mess up the lines?
That play itself, dude. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It took me watching that play like 50 times to realize what was wrong with it. I was like, yo,
No,
why are people crying about it? Like,
no,
this is the
but-
cleanest goal I've ever seen.
The thing is, you are a professional referee. You have cameras. What does that mean from the Spanish guy?
Viven en un country.
Dude, they have everything. All the cameras placed everywhere to see and place lines. I get it. He's coming back in, so it's a little more difficult. So
Yeah.
like to the naked eye, you don't really see it. But I mean, come on, you're a professional
Listen,
referee.
I'm not a fan of VAR, and I'm not a fan of finding those like offsides that are off by millimeters. But if you have it, you gotta make it fair for everyone.
Yeah.
If you do it for this game, you gotta do it for every game.
Dude, that's what blows my mind about VAR is like the fact that you have a replay system, which is something people begged about for years, bro, and then you get it
And
to help
using
you
it
make
all.
the right call. And it's still up to interpretation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind. And like not to move on past this quickly, but then Chelsea gets screwed out of a clear-cut penalty against West
Yeah.
Ham this weekend.
The thing is with that one, I feel like it's a little more difficult. But he does place his hand
Bro, but like
in a way that
Dude, but that
it,
check
does,
was
it
done
doesn't
so
it doesn't
quickly.
matter. It's the same thing
Yeah.
as a low cross. When they slide and you drag the ball back and it hits the defender in the hand.
but the
That's-
thing with that is
He was clearly trying to block the
years
shot, bro.
years ago it was Fred and I think Ashley Young that it happened to, where they put their hand down and they didn't call a penalty, and I said no, it's not a penalty either. This one is a little different because it looks like he is trying to block it, but like it's up to referee's interpretation. At the
Nah,
end of
But
the
still,
day, bro.
thing is-
for me, if you slide tackle and the natural position to catch yourself is with your hand, like on the floor. But bro, that's impeding the play.
That's
you
if
never
you
know.
slide
You never
tackle, though.
exactly.
He wasn't sliding to tackle.
That's-
he was falling to try and block the shot, and it hit his hand.
Yeah, that's why for me it's like if I were refereeing that game, it would be kind of difficult. I don't know.
I'd call the penalty.
I would probably call the penalty
call the
as well,
penalty.
but it is because he's going like this, but then he places his hand.
For
So
me,
it's-
the
it's-
only time I would probably never call a penalty if I was a referee is if like it was a deflection or yeah, like if your hand was in a unnatural position, but like
Yeah.
it hits the foot and then it bounces up and hits your hand. Like I wouldn't call something like that
Yeah, no,
unintentional.
you can't
Yeah.
call that.
But like
That's
anything
different.
else, if it was unintentional while you're sliding or falling down, like that, I'm sorry.
I could-
you gotta know where your hands are going.
His hands
or
also
something
went
like that.
by his body too. Like they were out.
No, they were on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, they were very far from his body. I agree. No, that's a penalty.
Dude, and the thing is, with the VAR check, it almost felt like there even wasn't one. Like they
Yeah.
just did a quick check for a penalty, and then the play continued on like 30 seconds later. I'm like, no, dude, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, the
That
VAR
was-
has been
it
abysmal
definitely
lately.
could have been a penalty, and it probably should
VAR,
have.
this has been an awful season for VAR though. But I mean, I guess it's fair in Chelsea's case because West Ham got screwed out of a goal that would have tied it back in September in a game that we won 2-1. But whatever, it's still two awful VAR decisions in the same fixtures. But yeah, getting on to Chelsea, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Enzo Fernandez and how he made me realize that Chelsea, we are starving, brother. We've been, bro, I haven't seen a Chelsea midfielder put a ball in like that to Felix in years, bro. I actually have last player I saw with the ability to do that for Chelsea. I mean, Jorginho at times, but it was Fabregas, bro. I've not seen a player do anything like that. It's been years.
Forgot about
And
that guy.
We were cooking in that first half, bro. 3 goals, 2 of them disallowed, like rightfully so. But still, the fact that Mudryk was able to find Kai Havertz in behind the West Ham defense, and then the other one, I guess, is just unlucky timing from Felix. But like, dude, I loved what I saw in the first half.
Yeah,
and then
cooking.
Yeah, if the game was only one half long, we would have been one of the best teams in the league.
What a trophy!
Because that second half, we were cooking up nothing.
Yo, look, I want to talk about this for a second. I was in the beginning of the season saying how much I like Cucurella and how much I think he's a really good left back. But to spend 66 million on
Bro,
him,
I have not seen
to
the
just
hype in
pass
time.
the ball back,
Yes, bro. Puts in like a couple crosses a game too that just go to nobody.
but he loves the backward
Dude,
pass.
I remember
bro.
I hated that guy when I was watching the Brighton Arsenal game, and he was just cooking our right side, and I was like, dude,
I
this
know,
guy is
dude.
legit.
I don't know what's happened.
He's
Brother in
playing with
Christ.
the same manager he was playing with
I
last
know.
year. It's
I don't know what's
crazy to me.
happened.
Bro, I've always preferred Chilwell though. You know, I've always been a Chilwell guy.
I still think
But-
Cucurella's better, but
Nah,
He has
bro.
not done it
He
this
has to
season.
take a seat. I mean, if we're playing a back four, I don't think neither Chilwell or Cucurella are like great options because they're not that great defensively either one. But I prefer Chilwell any day of the week, bro.
I mean, what's working? Chilwell's been better.
Bro, and Chilwell, dropping Chilwell, like, bro, Cucurella's gotten the longest leash possible with Chelsea. Dropping Chilwell was unfair. He was great last season before he got injured. Up to that point, before him and Reece James went out long term, we were top of the league. And then he comes into this season, doesn't get a fair chance because Cucurella gets brought in, and immediately he's become our starting left back the entire season. Chilwell hasn't gotten a chance, even though he's been injured. That's been insanely unfair to me.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know what to say about Cucurella at this point.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I haven't-
he's just one of many Chelsea players that's been asked this season.
Yeah, the
including and amongst the new signings too, bro. Koulibaly hasn't been good either.
Yeah,
I
agree.
haven't liked anything that Cucurella has done.
Yeah.
Every Chelsea game I've watched, sad
Not been
stuff
good.
sometimes.
Now this last one, I was watching some highlights, but then I go on Twitter, and I see just a compilation of him just passing it backwards in that same game.
But his biggest moment of the season was getting his hair pulled by Christian Romero against Tottenham, bro.
And that didn't even do you guys any good.
I know we got robbed that game too, bro. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the rest of the top four because, like we said, Arsenal's been dropping points, which has narrowed the gap for City, for United to get in. But the gap between third and fourth is becoming larger every single week because Newcastle have been awful since coming. Well, okay, they haven't been awful, but they're looking nothing like they were the first half of the season before the World Cup break. Since the World Cup came back, they've won 2 games.
Dude, they were
And they're
actually
struggling to
they
score.
were electric before the World Cup. Like
Yeah.
they were scoring goals like it was nothing. They were scoring 3, sometimes even 4. But like, dude,
Yeah.
Almiron was on fire. Callum Wilson was on fire.
Yeah.
Even Willock, even he was playing great. And like now, it's nothing. It's
They're struggling.
stale.
They're struggling to score.
And I it's probably a big. Almiron's just not playing as good as he used to, so I guess he was just masking their problems with how
Yeah.
good a form he was in. But like, dude, it's crazy how hard they've like gotten stale in the front end of the pitch.
Yeah, man. The thing is that as many points as they've been dropping, they haven't fallen out of fourth, which is crazy to me.
Because they're still
because the
gaining
teams
points
below
somehow,
them,
bro.
It's because the teams below them are not good.
That too.
I said,
Bro,
I think a few weeks ago that they reminded me of Leicester, that they're gonna be in the top 4 for the entire season and then drop off towards the end.
Yeah, you said that. I'm pretty sure just before the World Cup.
I just don't see them dropping off at this point right now because Tottenham are horrible.
Dude, if they could pick up 4 points every 2 games, or like 5 points every 3 games, that's a win for them because that's 2 draws and a win. And bro, that's all you need versus Tottenham. Tottenham are gonna pick up 3 points at best every 2 games.
Tottenham has not been consistent at all, bro. From beating City one week to getting mopped by Leicester the next, bro.
4-1.
And it gets worse because Bentancur, who's a big piece for them, is gone. Lloris, as bad as he's been, they're still their best goalkeeper. He's gone.
They got that Ben Foster call up.
Yo.
What's up, lads? Just pulled up to the training pitch.
Antonio Conte, absolute ledge.
No, but like it's ridiculous, and it's so crazy that it's a 3-horse race now at the front, and then like it's such a far distance from 4th, and then it's just 4th and 5th because who's in 6th? It's Fulham or Brighton.
Yeah.
But they're still not picking up enough points to pass Tottenham or Newcastle.
Yeah, none of the teams below them are gonna strike me as a team that can like pick up points in rapid succession to get up there.
It's crazy how bad the distance is between the top 3 and the rest of the league.
4th and 5th this year is gonna be the battle of mid, bro, because none of them are good. In
terms of quality too, the way that they've been playing lately, the top 3 teams are easily the 3 best teams in the league. There's no doubt about it.
I think it was the COVID season when the last day of the year, it was like 4 teams battling for like a European spot, or like for something important, like you needed to have all 4 games on to make sure like you wouldn't miss a thing. Bro, that shit's not happening this year.
Yeah,
you're gonna see it come down to the last day of the Premier League title, and then like maybe Newcastle and Tottenham battle out, but like that's it. Like top 3 is just guaranteed.
Keep this up. Chelsea got some ground to make up, bro. We're coming.
Bro, that's the thing.
You know
like, bro, if Chelsea we're actually gonna start winning games consistently, I would see you guys make Champions League because it's so bad from 4th to and below. It's terrible,
bro. Once we figure out how to win, we're gonna be so nasty, bro.
Step 1, score goals. Step 2, defend.
We're not good at either one yet, but we're getting there, bro.
No, but that's the thing. That's what I was saying the other week. Like that Chelsea, I could see them making the Champions League if they knew how to win games, because from 4th to 10th, it's not that big. It's 12 points.
Yeah, but we still gotta play like everybody in the top 5. Still,
wallahi,
I think the only team that we've played that's in the top half twice has been Fulham. We still got an away game at Arsenal. Still got another game. I think did we play at Old Trafford at home?
No, you played at. I think you played at. Oh yeah, they did play at home, right? You guys played at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it was at Stamford Bridge.
It was at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
you guys need to play us at home.
Oh, because Casemiro went to the corner. Oh, dude,
we're so cooked.
Hey, brother, if Leeds could do it, you could do it.
We don't have Weston McKennie. I mean, we brought up United. Let's get on to your boys. 2 games against Leeds. Struggled in the 4. You didn't really struggle. I think Leeds took an early lead and were defending for the rest.
You want to know what it is? It's definitely Casemiro being the biggest miss in our midfield.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Because we got outrun in that midfield by the 2 Americans. McKennie and Tyler Adams were running riot on Fred and Sabitzer. Although Sabitzer was solid, but he needs a player like Casemiro.
Yeah, I don't know why people are surprised, bro. They cooked England's pretty boy midfield in the World Cup, bro. I don't know why who are Fred and Sabitzer to McKennie and Adams, bro.
I know you got to put the still of the McKennie and Tyler Adams pivot midfield, the one where they still have 2 49ers players.
I mean, haven't they been playing since like they were 12 or 13?
Well, yeah, them Pulisic, Luca De La Torre, Haji Wright, they all came up together in the U17s, and even way before that. Yeah.
That first game, they were dominating that midfield, and it was not even close.
Yeah, and they crunched. I think it was Malacia.
They crunched Malacia and Sancho.
Yeah, bro, and they were clean tackles in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Play on. In my opinion.
I mean, but you are a 50-50 type of person. But no, yeah. It was the complete opposite. I thought it was gonna be at Ellen Road that was gonna be more difficult, but
yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that of those 2 games, the one you won was away.
yeah, I mean Ellen Road was rocking. They had more chances there, but we ended up getting the goals there and keeping a clean sheet with Maguire.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, at least you got 2 of the games without Casemiro out of the way.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be back when you guys play Barca, right?
He's gonna be back on Thursday when we play Barca. He'll be back officially.
Oh wait, yeah, because
against
the Barca game is in England.
He'll be back officially for the Newcastle final, but Leicester he's not gonna play, which could be kind of tough depending on what Leicester we get that day. But.
And even then, without him, like I mean, you've only played Leeds without him, but you didn't lose, which is the most important part. I mean, if you could pick up a draw against Leicester. And 5 points out of 3 games without him is not bad.
Yeah.
The problem is that you guys need to figure out a way to not look this bad when Casemiro doesn't play, because if that's the case, you can't be relying on one player like that.
No, that's the type of thing that we need. We need another signing in the midfield, another CDM style. Like I forgot his name. He plays for PSV. I just can't remember his name. He's one of the players that I wanted in the summer. I wanted Zakaria a while ago. Obviously, he goes to Chelsea.
If we're talking
whole
about
lot of nothing.
If we're talking about depending on a player, I not saying that United are playing bad, because I don't think that they're bad, and I think they've actually been very good since the Arsenal game when they started picking up consistency the first time around. But a worry that I would have is that Rashford is on fire. Like, that guy has been electric since the World Cup, and that's a thing that I think is also happening with Arsenal. We had Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli all firing, so we looked unstoppable. As soon as one of them clicks off, then that's a chain effect for another one, and then Saka's the only one with the true ability to create anything out of nothing, and that's what Rashford is. So I think that if Rashford does take a dip in form, which I hope not, because I actually love seeing Rashford play good, because that guy is a baller, that it could affect some of the outcomes for United.
No, I actually agree. Rashford's just on fire, my worry is where else are the goals gonna come from?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude, hasn't he not scored in 7 consecutive games already?
It's something like that, but he's been obviously our best player.
Can you imagine if he breaks the record for consecutive games scored after Vardy broke it 6 years ago? That'd be nuts. I'd actually be so happy for him.
With United, though, a similar problem that Arsenal have is that you don't have a lot of end product from other players out there. Like, Sancho's not going to I'm not saying he can't, but he hasn't consistently provided you with goals and assists so far. No one else in your attack has.
Yeah, that goal for versus Leeds in the 2-2 draw, that should have been a save. That was horrible. I mean,
tough.
No. I'm not saying that as a hater. I'm just saying that, Sancho could have shot it better. He should have better finishing. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
fuck it. Fuck this guy.
I ain't lie. It did make me kind of happy to see him celebrate on his first game back.
Yeah. No, I the thing with Sancho is I want to see him. You know what I want to see? I think for the next game, whether it be against Barcelona or Leicester, it doesn't matter. I would like to see Weghorst go to the bench. I'd want to see Rashford up at striker, left wing, have Sancho, and then on the right have Anthony. Believe it or not, Anthony's actually pretty solid at creating, but okay. you guys can keep hating, but he's actually solid at creating. But it's something I would want to see.
You saw the highlight reel of him watching the Leeds game?
Yeah.
They made a highlight tape of my man sitting in the stands. That was crazy.
No, but yeah, that's my ideal lineup at the moment.
I mean, yeah, you guys have to try something different up front, though.
Yeah, because I mean, Weghorst is a good hold-up player, and he knows how to pass quickly and whatever, but it's just not working.
He's always been a temporary solution. I mean, you guys are gonna have to look for something else. I'm not gonna lie, this first season of Ten Hag has absolutely been a success for you guys.
No, 100%.
But outside of Rashford, I don't think you have a lot of.
The thing is. And I've said this for a while. If Martial were not run to the ground by Oli, we would actually have one of the better players in football with Martial, because he was actually disgusting. The way he holds up the play, the way he passes, the way he scores. He's a brilliant player, but Ollie ran him to the ground.
Yeah, I like him a lot, but Garnacho, he's gonna be the truth one day. You just gotta let him develop.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
too young.
How old is he?
He can't
18?
finish a wank.
He reminds
Yeah.
me. He really reminds me of Vinicius.
No,
honestly.
Yeah,
For-
bro, he was getting his ass torn up after the first
Yeah.
Leeds game, and I thought that was super unfair. Like I thought he was ass. Don't get me wrong.
100%, bro. The kid is 18.
Yeah,
He literally just
Like, bro,
turned 18.
come
man.
on.
bro, giving up on any player under the age of
Yeah.
22
Yeah.
is crazy to me, bro.
Disgusting. And especially, I don't know if you guys saw the guy. His name is Rance. He used to be on the United stand. The guy was going in on Garnacho, calling him shit, whatever, blah blah blah. Bro, this guy's in his mid-30s, bro. Give it a rest.
But anyways, last big fixture of the weekend, we have Liverpool beating Everton 2-0. Flop game. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
flop
I have
game,
not
bro.
cared less for a Merseyside derby in a long time.
Listen,
No, but it's a flop game, bro. It's you always see the better side come out in a rivalry game, but that doesn't like show the true picture of what's going on.
Yeah,
Bro, that first goal, Pickford, what are you doing, bro? Like, it's every time
he
in
did
versus
almost let him
Liverpool.
walk it in, bro.
Dude, like, stay on your goal line or at least in your 6-yard box. What are you coming out for? If he shoots it, you have a better chance of saving it. If he touches it, it's probably gonna be a bad touch. You have a better chance of saving it. You literally could have done anything, bro. You could have had Ginger in goal. That guy doesn't move, and he would have done better. There's actually
Nice. Jin, shout out.
shout out. No, but for real though, it's insane. Like, what are you thinking? And then Gakpo. I hope I don't see any Liverpool fans hype him up because that guy could have stood still and let the ball run into his feet and he still would have
Dude,
scored.
I'm so mad that he
Trent,
scored, bro,
yeah,
because I
Trent
wanted him
robbed
to
us
hit.
of a 007, bro.
I wanted him to
This
hit
was the seventh?
007
This
territory.
was the seventh.
You know?
Robbed us of a 007. It's Mudryk time now.
Hey.
It's Mudryk time.
Hey, watch out.
How many games? we in? 4?
3.
Hey, what your
Three?
mouth, boy?
Hey, he got 4 games. Give him a second, bro. He would have had an assist if Kai Havertz was a foot behind
If
where
Kai
he
Havertz was good.
If Kai Havertz was a competent footballer, he'd have an assist.
Nah. Get ready for 007 is
Nah.
lurking, brother.
Nah, bro, but yeah, bro, Pickford, he almost let Gakpo walk it in, bro. Pickford only plays for England. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Pickford is English Ochoa, bro. English Guillermo Ochoa, bro. That guy
Bro,
only plays for the national team.
And apparently he showed up versus Arsenal too, but that's it.
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
Guy showed up versus Arsenal and for England, bro.
He only plays well against San Marino, Latvia, and Arsenal.
and Bukayo Saka.
But I think that's everything. Everything in the top 6, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if we want to talk about City going up against Arsenal, or did we already do that?
Nah, I mean, I think we already went over that.
Yeah, I
when-
mean, you're right, because City's going to fucking destroy
Alright,
Arsenal.
alright, bro.
So-
Yeah,
Shut this shit off.
midweek games in the Premier League aren't important to me. We got Champions League to worry about.
Oh,
So
yeah. 10th place has Champions League. to
Yeah.
Who
worry
do you play again?
Dortmund,
Dortmund are
Nah,
going
it's
to
actually-
wash
like
them.
I said, that's probably gonna be a good
Dortmund
one.
are going to wash them.
dude, we're gonna.
Bro, we're gonna see a
Nah,
Jude
we're
Bellingham
gonna lose,
masterclass.
bro.
Bro, actually seeing Jude versus Enzo is gonna be a great.
Enzo's gonna be like that picture of the Corvette in the trailer, bro. That brother Enzo's special, but the rest of the team, bro. No, give him time though, bro. I'm excited for what Noni and Mudryk do once they gel.
Dude, I really can't believe we didn't get Mudryk, bro.
I know, dude.
That
I'm
would have
so-
been so that like replacing him for Martinelli on the games that he's been bad would have actually been like Trossard is good. I genuinely believe Trossard is
Yeah.
good, but Mudryk's just got that like electricity in him, bro.
Yeah.
Like he could.
Yeah,
He's
Mudryk-
another one that could create something out of nothing.
Mudryk got that Leao in him, low key. There's
Yeah.
similar players. I like them both. I'm glad we got Mudryk. But yeah, that's been everything for this week in the Premier League. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Switch the Field. My name is Alfredo.
My name is Sebastian Marquez.
My name is G Roach.
Thank you guys for watching.